All right, for this next example here, you can see that we have the variable y here and here. So on both sides of the inequality. But you can see that we have to first distribute before we have access to those variables. So I'm going to distribute in both sides here. So on the left side, if I distribute, I get 4 minus 4y is less than, and on this side, negative 4 minus 4y. And now I'm going to look at the variables here. So I got negative 4y here and a negative 4y here. And usually I recommend, make a zero pair with the smaller one. Anytime trying to combine like terms that are on different sides, you got to use zero pairs. So I say make a zero pair with the smaller one, but you can see they're the same value. So it doesn't matter which one I pick. So I'm just going to go with the one on the left. Opposite of that is positive 4y. Do the same thing on the other side. Make a zero pair there. Or not make a zero pair, but in this case, it comes out to be a zero pair. And when we simplify, that's going to come out to be 0. So I bring down my 4 less than, bring down my negative 4. And again here, this cancels out to be 0 as well. So again, when you combine opposites, that's called a zero pair because it comes out to be 0. And now you can see here we have this inequality. 4 is less than negative 4. So when I ask myself, when I solve an inequality, if the variables cancel out, you got to just check, is it true or false? So since I have no variables left, I just compare. Is 4 less than negative 4? Is it true or false? 4 is smaller than negative 4 is actually false. It's bigger. So it's false to say that 4 is smaller than that. So if you get a false statement, it simply means this. No solution. It means you cannot find a number that's going to make this inequality true. No matter what number you pick. You could go through every single number that exists. It'll never be true that this side will be less than this side, because I kind of think of it like a detective. You know how a detective disguises themselves? Well, this is really the original inequality. This is never true. And if you go backwards and you create this inequality, that's still not going to be true because that's based on this one. So it's kind of like this is really a disguise of this one here. So no matter what you pick, it's always going to be false.